I make no secret about it. I don't vote. I don't waste my time with it. I'm not about politics. Politics. Got no use for neither side. I'm all about reparations. I let it be known before anybody asks. I get asked sometimes, well, why? Why would I? Why would I? If you are, this is the thing. Um, you're entitled to your opinions. You're entitled to what you say, to what you feel. But I don't make no apologies for where I stand on it. I think the track record speaks for itself. I just will say it like this: is it's a black man who didn't been around the scene and stuff. I've just seen nothing but actors and actresses on both sides that paint pictures and sell you agendas and ideas. It's just like watching TV wrestling. Ain't nothing gonna change. I mean, the same way you put your pants on yesterday, the same way you gotta put your pants on tomorrow. And all it is gonna be some people that are trying to hype something that really has no bearing in totality. It's just selling you window dressing. Um, the bottom line is when you have politics and divide, you have conflict of interest. You have ways to keep people's minds off of ever neutralizing situations and to come to a happy compromise. This ain't a sport. Sports is where you're trying to one team wins, not when you're trying to work with the people and organize structure. So when people get in their ways about one side or the other, uh, what are they exactly talking about? Because what they don't know is that the Congress and the government bodies have to all come together to work to whatever things that you see. People want to point the finger and say, well, under this so and so's leadership, this hasn't happened. Oh, no. They all are in concert together and they're all working in the same boat and vicinity. Certain things get done during certain points. However, it's all uniformly decided upon because if someone wants to hold out, they have to get them to co-sign and to agree. So basically, if you sign into a certain doctrine, you're basically under oath to say that you co-sign what they're putting down. So they are all friends. It's all a secret society. Has no bearing on anything. I've done videos where I told you about that plantation electoral college vote, which basically is tied to old slave masters having say about properties and things and so on and so forth. And I've talked about popular vote, which should be the only one. And I think that really you should be able to vote on your phone if you're not being watched by Big Brother. I say that because you get apps, so why don't you have a political app? They try everything in the book. Things are more high techery, so why not that? Why would you want to go to ballot boxes where people are acting crazy or doing stuff? People are getting in trouble by doing stuff. Why has it become to that? Why is that? Because it shows me that if you don't act and structure or think a certain way, this is what happens. That's the sad reality of what we're dealing with. This is why I don't want no parts of that jungle. I don't want no parts of it. It has no bearing and no reasoning for me. And it's not something that I can identify or relate to, on so many levels. But just as a black man, until they give reparations, I would not give them the time of day to vote for nothing. Not a thing. Till they change the school system where black history is every day, won't change nothing. Until the lack of police brutality, there's apologies for slavery, won't change for nothing. Better health care, universal, won't change for nothing. If I can walk, talk, think black, and I don't get messed with, won't change for nothing. Because, see, people talk a good game, but we still deal with the same conflicts and interests. And until they stop ghettoizing properties and putting people in Section 8s, and they don't and start feeding people and curb the homelessness, there's nothing to vote for because then they throw it in your face and both sides are benefiting from it. And until you see that, the real issues at hand, this is what they're doing. So I have no I have no feelings about touching anything that's political at all because we walk around as politics. We all being used experimenting. It's just that they use it to divide and they keep it on purpose. It's done that way in so many ways. So I have no interest in politics or elections or anything because it doesn't show me anything except that there's a select few who get to speak for so many and they keep the same chains visibly and invisibly. Please hit like, subscribe, on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay true, stay free. And you're entitled to whatever you want to. But if you come and ask me my thoughts on it, I'm not voting for nobody. I have no interest in politics. And I know that it's just something that they dangle at you to throw you off guard from bigger problems. Because if you want to really connect and unite, you got to find out what you share in common as opposed to keep you apart. And neither side is benefiting if you actually were to come together. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that.